Hey there, I'm Jeff. This is our Thursday weekly update for Grace Church. And did you know that a year ago, about this week, I was on an airplane to Alaska? I was with my wife, and it was our 25th wedding anniversary trip, and it was the 50th state that I have been a part of. And it was wonderful. It was beautiful. I saw a whale. Why am I telling you this? Well, because next week we have a group of people from Grace Church going to, Alaska. Now, when Abby and I were there, we were kind of in this part here, but our group is going to Gnome, which on my shirt doesn't look like a very far thing, but Alaska, that's like a long ways away. Anyway, in Gnome, they're going to help work with a family that we support here at Grace Church called the Ventresses, and they have a youth ministry to the people of Gnome, Alaska. Now, I don't know what they're going to be doing this time, but last time they went, they worked on building the youth center and helping to rebuild some parts of that and help with the ministry that James and Rachel have there in Gnome. But it got me thinking about the concept of building and rebuilding. Did you know that one of the things that our God is really, really good at is redeeming bad situations? In fact, if God had a business card and he said, I am Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, what would he put on there? What is it that he primarily does? Well, there's a lot of passages in Scripture where he says he cares for the cause of the orphan and the widow and the alien among you. In fact, that comes right out of Deuteronomy. But I think in a word, what summarizes pretty much what God does is redeem. He redeems. He is in the redemption business. And part of redeeming things is taking what is broken and using that for his glory by patching it up and making it better than it used to be. And that really is the gospel. That really is the plan with all of creation. And I wanted to encourage you with that today because I know a lot of people this very week who are looking at their lives and saying, this is really, really broken. I can't believe this happened. I don't know what happens next. I don't know how in the world we get through this as a family, as an individual, as a nation. How do we get from here to something good? Is there even a light at the end of the tunnel? And if it is it the train coming to run me over? Or is it actual hope? Well, I'm here to tell you today, I have seen a lot in ministry. Nothing really shocks me anymore when people tell me. I've seen a lot go on in the world in my lifetime. And I got to tell you, the one thing that I am absolutely positive about is that God redeems things. He loves to rebuild. He loves to make things new. In fact, that's one of the last things in the Bible is in the book of Revelation. One of the last things we hear is God saying, I make all things new. I'm making all things new, and I'm doing it right now. And that is the work that is happening through the kingdom that is on this earth, through the work of the church. That is something that he is orchestrating for all of his plans for all time, and he can do it in your life right now. Really, he likes to rebuild. And so if we lean into that and we ask for his help, that is something I know he will say yes to. So what's going on in the life of our church here in the month of July 2022? I'm so glad you asked, because I have a handful of answers. Here we go. This Sunday, we're back in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, 8:30, 10:15. I'm ready to go. Pastor Ali's ready to go. It's going to be great. So come to one of the English services or the Spanish one at 10:15 for Grace Latino. We'd love to have you here. Classes are also going on, as well as children's ministry and all the rest. Tomorrow, that's Friday, our Camp Barnabas people are hitting the road to go to Missouri to work at the camp. We commissioned them last Sunday, but keep them in your prayers. They leave tomorrow. One of the things that we're starting to roll up and heading into fall we're going to do a lot more of is men's ministry. That's right. We have a men's ministry that we're going to start up here in the coming days, including Sunday night, this Sunday. That's this Sunday, July 10th at 7 o'clock. We are teaming up with the men's ministry over at Calvary here in Longmont, just up the street. There's a brother that goes there and a brother that goes here, and they're going to work together to do a couple events. One is this Sunday at Calvary at 7 o'clock p.m., and the next one will be here on August 8th, which is a Monday night, also at 7 p.m. And we're going to have those kind of events to get some guys together, a gathering of guys, and it'll be really fun. And then in the fall, we'll be doing some more men's stuff. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. One of the other big things that's happened here in the last couple weeks is we got a new roof over our heads. I know, it's been a long time coming, and it's great to finally have all of our seams hopefully put together, and you might have noticed the shingles up on the roof. Well, the team that did that, the company that did that worked very, very hard, and they did a phenomenal thing. They took a bunch of footage of them doing the roof project, drone footage and all that kind of stuff, and they made us, Grace Church, a wonderful thank you video. And I'm going to link to it in the description below so you can go watch it, because if you're a part of Grace Church, it's a video for you. And it was great to work with them. They did a wonderful job, and I can't recommend them highly enough. You should check it out if you need any roofing needs, but also just as a way to connect with our community, to know that they were able to bless us, and I think they were blessed by us. So check that out, and until next time, I'm Jeff, you're you, God is God, and Alaska, really big.